Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix Show. My name is Chris Wong. I got a bunch of Zack Snyder's Justice League content coming for you today. Yeah, we got the teaser, but we also had a cool interview with some Italian fans from Zack Snyder himself, and they got a bunch of stuff exclusives to their little podcast. So it's really awesome, and I want to share it with you. But before I share that with you, I have to thank my new members. Wow, a lot of new members of the Ping Pong Flix Show. Thank you so much for joining as members. DJN, Always and Never, Darius, Emmanuel, I think you rejoined. Thank you so much for rejoining. Prakash, Swain, and Aiden Atkins. Feel free to let me know that I spelled said your name wrong. But thank you so much for joining as new members of the Ping Pong Flix Show and increasing our family count to 140. Wow, awesome. So, like I said, once we get to like 150, let's do a giveaway. Let's do another giveaway. I got some DC stuff up there that I bought, during Christmas, and would love to give those away. So, all right, let's get into the topics. The first topic I want to talk about, it's all about Zack Snyder's Justice League because it's crazy now. We're gonna get the teaser, another teaser in a span of a few hours after this drops. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So, but I totally missed some of this stuff. Apparently, Mattel toys may be coming for Zack Snyder's Justice League. Like, they tweeted out the mind blown, after from Zack Snyder himself, along with others too. There's like sandwiches, and all these different companies are tweeting in response to it. And I saw Mattel, and I'm like, Mattel. That's gotta mean toys. I'm sorry. That's gotta mean toys, right? And so I'm excited to get some of those Zack Snyder's Justice League toys. Definitely put some up on my shelf. I probably save up for like the hot toys, the bigger stuff, and some Funko Pops. But definitely, maybe if we can get some toys, other ones as well, that would be kind of cool. Black Suit, Superman, Dark Side, of course. Maybe Steppenwolf. Cyborg, so on and so forth. So I can't wait to get a little bit of that stuff out. But yeah, I saw that. I missed that. That was during the 3-day teaser, and I forgot to bring that up. So sorry. But other things is that there has been Zack Snyder's been going around. It's so cool. He's like supporting these smaller channels and stuff like that, and this up and coming Italian channels. You may know of him. It's Soups Batsy, Max himself. The amount of love. Let me see if I pull this up. The amount of love this has gotten is shocking. You are the best. Thank you for bringing me to this spot, each and every one of you. I hope you reach all the happiness and accomplishments you deserve. Minutemen interview with Zack Snyder. So please, when you get a chance, check out this interview. It's pretty fun. It's really low down, low key, and he gets to spend time with some Italian fans. I love that. I just love that. Just like when he went to spend time with the Spanish fans over at John Doe movie reviews. It's so worldly. Our fandom is so worldly. It's great that he's reaching out to different segments. I love it. I love it so much. So, but there are some cool things that came out of this of that little podcast there. It's over now. It's not little at all, but it's one of their first ones. So please support them, subscribe, whatever you can do. I will link that podcast in the description down below. But there, like I said, there are some cool things that came out of it. And Screen Rant actually covered one of them. It says Zack Snyder reveals his upcoming cut of Justice League has a 10-minute intermission worked in for theatrical showings. This is what I'm sorry for this is what Zack Snyder had to say on that. About that. He says, if ever the movie's able to be viewed in the cinema, we have a 10-minute intermission which is built into the movie, which has a beautiful suite of music, so that adds an extra 10 minutes to the movie as well. And if you're wondering what that music is, of course, it's probably Junkie XL. At least I think. And, they were able to pull a little bit. Oh, okay, it is Junkie XL's intermission. So I'm going to have you listen to a little bit here just to get an idea of what this sounds like. All right, so that was just a little tease, 30-something second tease. Zack Snyder actually played it off his phone during that thing, and that was cool. That was cool to have him share that. Sounds awesome. Sounds great. Sounds like something that is gonna go wrong. You know, it's nothing heroic or per se. Of course, it's only 36 seconds of a 10-minute intermission, so there may be a lot more into that. But I love the music of it. I love the kind of it's uncertainty of it, like, maybe something goes wrong, the nightmare happens. I don't know, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, but like I love it. I think it's kind of cool to have a 10-minute intermission, but it's so cool to hear Junkie XL that, if you're watching this theaters, I don't think I would leave, because I would like sit there to listen to the entire 10-minute intermission and forget to beat. But definitely, if it does go on to theaters, like he said, he doesn't know, but he had planned it so that if it does go into theaters, there will be a 10-minute intermission probably between the two different hours, right? You got 2 hours, 10 minutes, another 2 hours, and then you have your whole movie right there. So that's awesome. Hopefully one day it will come out to movie theaters for people who want to check it out in the movie theaters. I do at least once. Would love to see it in the theater, and definitely that will be quite an experience, maybe a couple times. But that's awesome. The other thing that he mentions is that something about seeing Ben Affleck in other movies as Batman. Zack Snyder on Ben Affleck. I understand Ben will be in The Flash, right? Well, then why not consider seeing him in other movies? And so you can take that apart, like his own movie, of course, him with Joker, him with Deathstroke, things like that. Definitely. And so I'm not sure if he's actually teasing here, or he's like, he said yes to The Flash, so don't you think he would have said yes to these other movies as well? Or maybe he did, I don't know. Or will he say yes to it? I don't know. But and I'm crossing my fingers. I really hope he says yes. I really hope there is more. I really hope there's that Ben Affleck versus Deathstroke movie. And I really hope there's that, we get to see him with Jared Leto's Joker a little bit more than the nightmare scene. But definitely I want to know more about Justice League 2. Zack Snyder does talk about Justice League 2 a little bit on that podcast, and I'm going to play it to you right here. Let me know what you think about it.
Yeah. How does the title Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 sound? Nothing.
Is that really that's kind of well, listen, the reality is, as far as I know, there's no interest and or appetite to do more of these movies from Warner Brothers, with me anyway. But like I said before, I didn't think finishing this film correctly, I didn't ever think would happen. So, but I did do my best to kind of, as far as the creation of the Justice League and sort of those different personalities being brought together, that idea, that's what this movie's about. There is a suggestion, of course, in the film, as there would be within any of these movies, of a larger universe that's still out there.
So Zack Snyder says in that little video that basically Warner Brothers, as far as he knows, has no interest in continuing, at least with him. And I found that interesting for him to say. Not really. I mean, I already know, and that's why I've been touting this whole time that Toby needs to go, or they need to convince Toby to say yes to it. But Warner Brothers right now has no interest. But Warner Media, AT&T could, and definitely we need to blow this out of the water. but he does allude that there is a larger universe here. In fact, the way this movie ends probably alludes to that larger universe as well. And I can't wait to see that. And I think it will definitely allude to a Justice League 2 and 3. It does. But definitely, hopefully, we'll get people talking about it and definitely demanding to see more of the Snyderverse with Zack Snyder involved in it. And I think he would love that as well. It just, the demand needs to call for it. And I believe we can, rise to the challenge definitely for a Zack Snyder's Justice League 2. But as he said, it does, it's teased in the second teaser. The second teaser shows a bit about that larger universe. Starting with this, we do see, of course, Darkseid, Desaad, and the first appearance of a live-action Granny Goodness. Our first look at Granny Goodness in Zack Snyder's Justice League. And for intense person, like, we didn't even know she was in this movie, but she is now, and she's right there. Zack Snyder even confirmed on Vero that it is Granny Goodness. He did say it is, and he also said it's not Judi Dench, although that would have been cool. I think he would love to have Judi Dench to be here, but that is Granny Goodness for sure, and there is Darkseid. He even has a little bit of a smirk here. You can kind of look closely at. It's like a smirk. Like, I'm wondering if this is actually them looking through the boom tube, or is this when the nightmare vision happens, and this is just a little bit of a scene of what would have come if they failed to stop him from coming through. I'm excited. I'm excited to see this world. This is the world that I really, really want to see. Like, the most exciting part of Batman v Superman, the best part, in my opinion. I mean, they're all good. It's a fantastic film. It's my favorite film of all time, Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. But I like to say that the nightmare vision is one of the top things I wanted to see more of. And just seeing the ships come in, it just looks like it's a sci-fi movie, a dystopian future sci-fi movie, apocalyptic future, and this is, and more of it is just phenomenal. I mean, I'm like, what is this, in a good way? Like, it's like, yes, give me more of this world, and I'm so excited to see more of it. And it makes me think how long this sequence is going to be. Are there multiple sequences showing you the nightmare vision, showing you what would happen if Darkseid actually comes through the boom tube with his army and takes over the earth? And I think this is by far one of the best shots, including with the Darkseid one, but just the scope as it's moving through and the ship's flying down, it's like amazing. This is absolutely phenomenal, and I can't wait to see more of it. Definitely, that's where I'm going with that. But a little bit more tease, and this person said Darkseid Cyborg. It's the same ears and chin strap, he noticed, as see a little bit how it's very familiar looking. And that's probably because it's from the mother box, so it's apocalyptic technology, and that's why it's here. But maybe there's something a little bit more to why they look the same. As teased by Ray Fisher himself, he says, makes you think. Smile at Ray Porter, and Ray Porter says, Ray Fisher, you rock. So I'm thinking there is definitely something more there, a little bit more. I want to say, I'm gonna guess, because Cyborg's the heart of the film, and there's probably a little bit more of that interaction with him and the mother box, as he, we've seen teases of that, but definitely maybe a more of an effect on Cyborg having with that apocalyptic technology that we haven't seen in the 2017 version, and some kind of a more connection there that is that almost like a curse to him, and almost like a connection that he can't run away from, and could actually end up taking over him, and Cyborg being the one that actually may accidentally bring Darkseid here. I don't know. Maybe there's some connection there or something to do with that. But it does seem like there's a larger story here. At least Ray Fisher is teasing of their connection, their relationship, and a bigger story to be told of what happens between the two. So I'm like, okay, all right, I like that. Like there's these visual cues to let you know that there's something more here. Pay attention to it, because I think there's a broad story, there's a bigger plot that's coming between these two characters. Ray, the both Rays. Actually, it's kind of funny. But they're both named Ray. Ray Fisher and Ray Porter, Darkseid and Cyborg. But just to let people know, Shiraz put this out, and it's got a lot of, like, 4,100 likes. There's a lot of traction on this, and he makes a very good point. For anybody who loves comics, a DC Comics, is a DC fan, like, who would not want to just check out something that has Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Aquaman, Cyborg, Martian Manhunter, Lois Lane, Darkseid, Joker, Lex Luthor, Deathstroke, Steppenwolf, Granny Goodness, Desaad, Mera, Vulko, Adam, Iris, Hippolyta, and more. And it's like, this is the ultimate DC movie, 4 hours of it. You don't have to wait 10 fucking years for this to happen. It's happening now. It's happening now. And by far the biggest, most, just a most epic movie that's coming out of DC now. There is no other movie this epic, this big, and this most anticipated right now for DC. This is the next big thing. And I think it would be pretty... I think anybody, even the people who don't even think positively about this, will check it out. It's going to be the biggest thing ever. And I can't wait. I'm so happy to be a part of it. I hope so happy to see it. And I can't wait for tomorrow when the next teaser comes out. It's going to be absolutely emotional indeed. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Are we going to get Martian Manhunter? What are we going to get? I don't know. But it's going to be certainly exciting in the day, one more day teaser, which happens tomorrow. And because I wanted to try to consolidate it a little bit more with the members' comments and questions, because I'm finding that a lot of people are not watching too much of that because it's the members' comments and questions, and some members actually like it when I read it on the actual show. So let's try this now. Let's go back to consolidation and see how that works out and see if anything like that. Because I've talked to a few other larger YouTube people, and they said it's better to put in one. Their chapter markers should tell you to go to watch the members or not. So you already gave them that choice. Why split it up and have too much in your library? It kind of exhausts people, and so that people don't, there's too much videos in your timeline or something like that. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go back to putting members on here. So let's go into the members' comments and questions now. Like I said, if you want your comment or question read on the show, please join down as a member down below. All right, so starting from the bottom, Aiden Atkins, do you think the Luke Skywalker fan service cameo that Paul Bentley was talking about could be Mr. Fantastic played by John Krasinski? I don't know if John Krasinski being Mr. Fantastic is actually official. That's kind of like a rumor or a fan cast. And when I think Luke Skywalker, I'm thinking of a character very much, and you'll be surprised to see a cameo of. So I'm expecting it's got to be like what, Evan Peters, that cameo, or someone like Michael Fassbender as Magneto would be kind of cool. Shane S. Alman, literally cannot wait. Those 30 seconds are better than the entirety of Justice League. Also, Chris, have you heard a snippet of the Masters of the Universe cartoon score? Oh my God, it's just so good, and Kevin's reaction to it is what I want him in charge of DC Films. Kevin just exudes passion. It's on Kevin Smith's Twitter. Check it out if you haven't already. Oh, okay. I'll definitely check that out a little bit later. Thank you. Shane S. Alman, Martian Manhunter, we could see Johns in Martian form. Yeah, so that could be another teaser. Now, it didn't happen for the second day teaser, but maybe the third. We still don't get it in the UK. Thank God for VPN. To all my fellow British folk, PM me on Twitter at ComicScribeSSA. Let's talk and make it so we can all enjoy Zack Snyder's Justice League together. I'm certainly I'm certainly a bit pissed off that no information regarding how I will be able to watch Zack Snyder's Justice League in my territory, UK, on the 18th. For now, it seems either a VPN or, unfortunately, a clandestine site. Though, don't worry, when I'll get it officially and definitely grab that 4K Blu-ray. I've bought shares in AT&T today as I'm 100% sure supporting Zack Snyder's Justice League, and I believe it can take us to the moon. This is not a financial advice. Well, that's awesome that you bought shares in AT&T. How much is it right now anyway? But yeah, I understand your pain there, and I also have friends in the UK that aren't able to watch it, but they have VPN as well, so they're willing to do that, and also will get the Blu-ray when it comes out. So hopefully, I don't know, as we get closer, they'll get it in the UK in somehow, some fashion. Travman Entertainment, that boom tube behind Soups has me thrown for a loop. I have a feeling we're going to get Evil Superman in this. Just a feeling. By the way, Chris, I uploaded a new video to my page, and I'm wearing one of your shirts to promote your page. You and the Dave the Film Junkie inspired me to start up my YouTube page, so I hope you like it. Oh, awesome. I'll definitely check it out. And if anybody wants to check out Travman Entertainment, it has a YouTube page here. It's just got a little bit of 10 subscribers, so give him a look to see if you like his content, and and subscribe to it as well. So check him out. Carlos N. Goodness, it's Granny. Yeah, that's right. Yes. So that was my reaction video this morning. If you want to go check it out. Fucking amazing. Dark Side. Tomorrow's gonna be epic. That is Grail. No, that is Granny Goodness. Granny. That is Granny Goodness, but I'll heart it anyway. Damn, Zach knows how to get us hyped. He does. Like, it just shows seconds, and we're like freaking out, Okay, now I'm starting to lose the plot. Dark Side, Happy Days, yeah. Everybody's losing it. Is that Granny Goodness? Yes, it is Granny Goodness. Zack Snyder himself confirmed that on the Vero chat. Jesus Christ, I can't take it anymore. The internet will break once this trailer drops. It will. It definitely will destroy everything that we've ever known. Zack is shooting all his cinematic bullets, no holds barred. He's giving us a lot. And I like that. Everybody keeps complaining, oh, you need 10 years to build the other characters. I was like, fuck, if I don't need to wait 10 years, give it to me now. Chris, which are you more excited about? Michael Keaton returning or Tobey Maguire returning? Also, I spit out my coffee laughing when you referred to Joss as a fucking disgusting creature. Well, let's see. I am more excited about Michael Keaton returning. Although it is the Flash movie that has a lot of problems with it, but I would love to see what that looks like, because Michael Keaton is older. Like, he's a much older person than Tobey Maguire is older. I excited to see both of them come back, but Michael Keaton, like, his gonna look different. I think his costume, everything's gonna look different. It's not gonna, because he is an older person, like a lot older than back, when it first came out. So I'm kind of wondering what that looks like, David Sherrington, the anti-life equation trinity, spectacular. Granny Goodness behind Dark Side, yes. Aiden Atkinson, it is Granny Goodness. Granny Lego Dinosaur, absolutely. Eric Blake, I'm wondering if we could see both Quicksilver showing up and interacting. Well, that'd be kind of cool to see Aaron Taylor Johnson and Evan Peters together. Hey, here's a crossover idea: Godzilla versus Cthulhu. Godzilla, Kong, Mothra, etc. fighting against Lovecraft's monstrous elder god, arch villain Cthulhu and his crew. You like? Of course. More monsters, the better. And I love Cthulhu. That would be kind of cool, especially the one from Underwater. Although I think that died, or he never died. I don't think Cthulhu can die. I'm not sure. Hey, Chris, speaking of Steppenwolf being Darkseid's uncle, Ray Porter referred to him as such last night, pretty much confirming that, yes, Step is indeed Darkseid's uncle. Yeah. So this begs for the question, when talking to the mother boxes, which apparently have the essence of Hegra, Darkseid's mother and Steppenwolf's sister in them, why does he refer to them as mother? It's like it's a reference to her being the queen mother of Apocalypse, and therefore mother is her title. I have no idea. Let's wait and find out. I mean, sometimes, there are some things that Zack Snyder, like Steppenwolf dialogue, that's Zack Snyder said that's not in my movie. So that's the thing, like even though he may have shot that or have filmed that or that was the dialogue, he may have done that for Warner Brothers. He may have done that for Jeff Johns, but that's not the one he wanted to put out. So we're just going to have to find out. I'm curious if it's indeed Granny Goodness, who plays her? Personally, my number one choice for the role would be Dame Judi Dench, and he said it was not. And others have said Kathy Bates, but if it were an established actress, surely we'd have forgotten rumblings about it during the main production, like with John Cleese or Sophia Boutella. I wonder. Now, Sophia Boutella, I'm not really sure if she's actually in it. John Cleese as well. Those are still rumors, by the way. Also, isn't Granny Goodness kind of a corny name? Perhaps Zach and Terrio will have improved title for her better than Granny. Well, like they still haven't called Wonder Woman, and they still haven't called Flash. So, or Cyborg for that matter. I think the only two characters that they've actually said who they are Superman and Batman. If you and Steppenwolf. So now place your bets on what and who is going to be the last teaser before the trailer. Perhaps a cool shot of Cal Swanwick, Lex Luthor, Deathstroke, Iris West, certain heroine. If I mention her name, your eyes would roll. Lois Lane. I don't know. I think I'm thinking every single teaser has been exceptionally more. Like we got Black Suit Superman, we got Darkseid, we got a Granny Goodness. I'm wondering if the other one's gonna blow our socks off as well. Is it Joker? Is it Martian Manhunter? That's fine. So crazy. I was on my lunch break when I saw that Darkseid shot. I was shaking, crying and smiling when I went back to work. Granny Goodness, holy shit. I could read that in the same expression that you had as well. Yeah. You saw my reaction. I was blown away. I was totally blown away, man. Always never. I'm not sure how I feel about doing a face-off when we understand that the science doesn't work like that. I'm hoping that Disney doesn't drop the news for Toby on Sunday. I mean, KCUF Whedon, Weinstein, Brett Ratner, and countless others. Shame on them all. Hot dog light fam. Thank you so much. Always never. Yeah. Like I said, I'm with you. I'm not sure the face-off thing. I mean, they could probably do the same old Hollywood science they used in the first Face-Off, and it is a sequel, so that's definitely how it's going to work. But I'm just wondering how much interest, because back then there was not much of that, and it was kind of exciting. It was a John Woo film as well. Maybe it was just me. I don't know. Because it was John Woo film, I was already excited. But it's definitely a classic, and so I'm wondering how they're going to make that continue to be interesting and reinvent something as well. I hope that news on Toby doesn't drop on Sunday. That would be pretty much a dick move, Kevin Feige. But something that he probably would do. But I don't know if that would come out on Sunday. People were talking about that it may come out on Sunday as well. And if that does, Sunday night at least, jeez. Darkseid looks super awesome. Granny Goodness. Who's next? Martian Manhunter? Any chance of Zack teasing Martian Manhunter in the full trailer? Can't wait for the nightmare sequence. Hot Dog Light Gang. Zack Snyder's Justice League Snyder Cut. Yeah, I'm looking forward to, everybody's thinking that it could be Martian Manhunter. And that's just our guess, because if he's already dropping bombs now, what is, he's may just as a ramp up. Let's go in heavy. Let's ramp it up with Martian Manhunter and then save the Joker for the trailer, which, Grace Randolph kind of blew. Thanks, Grace. But you should put it out there anyway. But definitely that could be the case. But I'm thinking, I'm wondering if it's Martian Manhunter. And I can't wait to see what that looks like. All right. I mean, Granny Goodness popped up. We didn't even know. What other secrets reveals that we don't even know for Zack Snyder's Justice League there we're going to get to see. And that to me is all right. we're getting tips of the iceberg, but like there's still the fucking iceberg. It's still the iceberg underneath. So I'm ready for that. I'm really ready for that. All right, well, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you absolutely love this daily dose of entertainment news and content, please click the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring that notification bell, keep this hot dog light on, and I'll see you tomorrow or in a few hours for Zack Snyder's Justice League one-day trailer, one-day tease to the trailer countdown teaser. I don't know how I'm going to say it, but in reaction to that, this weekend, it's gonna be awesome. Awesome!